Minister, you just heard the opposition. Both of them are just saying, and we'll get to the $100 million in aid in a minute, but they want to lift all visa requirements right now, as Jenny Kwan just said, many other countries have done. Is Canada going to be lifting all visa requirements to expedite Ukrainians who are suffering now and terrified for their lives?
Well, first of all, Evan, Ukrainians are suffering because of the unprovoked attack that President Putin has just made. And I can assure you that Minister Fraser has been seized with this issue. In fact, he has to move personnel and resources into the region in anticipation of this crisis. He's working on the options. Everything is on the table, and he will look at what are the best mechanisms to quickly move Ukrainians to safety, while at the same time, we're going to make sure that they have the appropriate needs of humanitarian support as well.
Okay. Specifically, though, is it on the table to lift all visa requirements?
Well, I can assure you that Minister Fraser is looking at all options, but what he is doing is once we have many mechanisms within immigration. I don't want to speak on his behalf because he's working with his department on the various options. But one thing I think Canadians know that our government has been unwavering in its support, and we will look at all options. We've been proactive for support, including Minister Fraser with the people that he has sent into the region. We need to make sure that they have the appropriate humanitarian support so they can get ready for the immigration process as well.
Today, you pledged $100 million in humanitarian support. How fast will that get there, and where exactly does it go?
So first of all, the $100 million that we're announcing now is to look at the crisis that has significantly expanded. The money has already started flowing. The $50 million that we had announced before was anticipation of the crisis that's taking place now. The internally displaced person inside the country, the humanitarian support. We were able to work with the UN, the United Nations, have stockpiled 3 months of supplies. And what this appeal from the United Nations was to look at the increased crisis. So there's about 675,000 was the number of refugees now, and it increased by 150,000 within 24 hours. So this appeal is very important so we get ready for things to get worse. And the $100 million will be flowing to both inside the country and also to the outside borders as well, to making sure that they have the appropriate support.
Okay, so it's coming in there, but I'm just trying to say, what kind of support is that going to hospitals, healthcare, shelter, food? The 675,000 people is just unfathomable how quickly this has happened. Is there an agency that's worked through? Just give us a sense of how that money is directed.
So what I'll explain, given the situation on the ground, there's going to be lots of needs. We've been trying to anticipate early on what those needs were going to be. We work with many organizations, everything from the Ukrainian Red Cross, NGOs that are on the ground, even the Ukrainian Congress as well, here in Canada. So we're looking at every organization as possible. We want to make sure that we can quickly identify the gaps. So to answer your question, yes to all the above. Children have been significantly, obviously, impacted. There's some children with their mothers and grandmothers are able to make it out, but there's some children right now, instead of going to school, are hunkered in shelters right now. Mm-hmm. So we're working very closely to making sure that we provide all the needs. So, we need to allow our teams to do the assessments. USAID has sent a team. We have sent a team as well to work with all the various organizations to identify those gaps and coordinate the response with the EU so that we can meet those needs.
What about lethal weapons? I know this is the defense minister. I know she said that all options are on the table. I know we sent some anti-tank weapons and $7 million in small arms, but the Ukrainians clearly want a lot more, and they need a lot more. You're a veteran, you know it well. The fight is coming. Is Canada prepared to send more lethal aid? And as the former defense minister, what else could we possibly send?
So first of all, Minister Anand is working with her counterparts, and more options are on the table for her, but she'll work in a coordinated fashion, which is extremely important right now. The work that was done with Operation Unify in the training mission, now you see the value in, I think, in the international community sees the value in the work that was being done on the ground to not only be able to utilize the equipment, but how to effectively use them tactically on the ground. So more options are on the table, but this is something that Minister Anand is working very closely with their counterparts.
All right, International Development Minister Harjit Sajjan, thank you so much for taking the time on a big announcement today. Growing humanitarian crisis, and it could get worse as the Russian invasion is ramping up to more deadly levels than we have seen already in the last 6 days. Thank you, Minister. Appreciate it.
Great, thank you so much. Bye.